Hello and welcome. This is GomJabbar on Battle.net and Kengo on YouTube, and I'm going to be showing off another one of my Starcraft 2 beta matches. This is one of my placement matches of beta phase 2. This is a Terran versus Terran. This is my opponent GundamExia at the bottom, and I'm GomJabbar at the top. And let's see, I want to speed it up just a little bit. Nothing too fancy right now, we're just mining. In this match, we both go for the 1-1-1 build at the same time, and we have like the same timings for half the game. It's kind of funny. So we're both building barracks, walling off. He's scouting earlier than I am. I like to send my barracks SCV to scout. But no big deal, I still managed to block his ramp off, and of course his ramp is blocked too. We're still mining. We have the same number of workers. I'm getting just got my gas, getting my orbital command, and he has not gotten his orbital command yet, but he's working on it. And he very cleverly puts his SCV on the Zelnaga watchtower. And here I'm scouting, but my probe gets hung up on the pathfinding because this is blocked off and it can't go up there. I'm going to get some Marines, and so is he. We're pretty much identical right now. He's getting a factory, and look, so am I. We're the same. I'm getting my second gas, and so is he. And he's got his orbital command. He is muling. So am I, although my mule is completely worthless. Wow. And he is still pumping out Marines, getting a tech lab and a starport. And I'm getting a starport. I already have the tech lab, so I'm a little ahead there. And let's see, he is up a little bit on food. But if you look at this, yeah, that's just due to the mule, I think. No, he has two more SCVs actually. So that's a blunder by my part. I'm not macroing properly. So I'm going to go ahead and slow this down a little bit. I'm getting the tech lab. You can see there's no fighting yet. And I've got this barracks with the tech lab, and I'm researching STEM, getting Marines and Marauders. He has no add-on to his barracks. He's just getting Marines. And wisely getting starport. He's not really doing much here. He's just getting tanks. And I should probably be focusing more on my tanks, but I really like getting this early Banshee harass. And I could have afforded either Cloak or Seeker Missile here. But you'll see which one I go for in a little bit. So he scans, whatever. I get this Reaper out. Now, I never use Reapers. This is like one of the first times I've used Reapers. So it does not go too well. Let's just put it that way. And there's one of the new critters. That's a Scantipede, I guess. Now he, of course, saw me using the Zelnaga watchtower, so he is already going to put some tanks up here to intercept me, which is, of course, very smart. And that's me not microing at all. I got this SCV down here just to make sure that he's not expanding yet. And I had intended on fast expanding over here, but yeah, I stopped that once I got my Banshee out. Now I've got a Hellion and a Banshee coming out at the same time. This Hellion is, of course, just going to melt right here. And the Banshee is going to get in there. I'm going to take out... Do I take out any SCVs? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3 SCVs, 4 maybe. This guy's getting a few kills. And I should really be backing him off here, but my micro is terrible. So 4 kills, that's not that bad with that SCV. So already, with the Banshee. So already I'm up 29 SCVs to 22. My income is a bit higher, about 100 minerals per second higher. And here I'm not macroing, not making SCVs. And check this out. Seeker Missile, Raven. Alright, so I'm still sitting comfortably here with very few troops, and he's already got a huge army advantage. You can see here he has 1,550 mineral and 800 gas army. I only have 750 and 475. That's terrible. And here he goes with his command center already expanding. Very good for him. And what am I doing? I'm making a barracks with a reactor, which is good if I were using it. There we go, I'm using it now. Still forgetting to make SCVs, and I'm not muling or scanning. I'm terrible about this. Here's a scan by him. He sees everything I have, of course. So, yeah, here comes more Marines, more everything. Got a Viking out just in case, because I did scout. Excuse me, I scouted his starport. So he has a few Banshees here, and that Viking will end up being pretty good against them. His command center is finished. He's going to expand down here, but my happy little SCV is blocking him. And now the secret missile is finished, and I am going to send out the Raven. Oh yeah, and here comes the armory, because I thought, hey, maybe I'll get Thor's. Why not? Yeah, why not indeed. I forget to get Thor's, actually. But it doesn't matter. And I'm also sending the Viking out here. I guess I wanted to cover the Raven with it. I don't know. It's pretty dumb. And I come here, I see that he has all these Marines already spotting me because of this Zelnaga watchtower. So I'm just going to bring it down here and go! Secret missile, go! Oh yeah! 6 kills. And that Raven is going to fall. But I was really happy to get a secret missile off in-game. That was so fun. So I'm still way ahead in the SCV count, but I should be expanding by right now, definitely. And here I go, expanding. Great timing. And as I expand, I'm going to move out. The army sizes are still heavily in his favor, unfortunately. But we're about in the same food army, I think. Either way. Now check this out. He is sending his army out too. And he's going to go and take out my Manor SCV. That's going to get destroyed. But he's sending his guys out this way, and I'm sending my guys out on the left. So, and you can see that his army is a little bigger, so he probably would have won any confrontation, but he doesn't actually have stim, so that might have turned the battle in my favor. And this Viking is, of course, spotting the high ground for me. I'm going to take out this expansion real quick, although my expansion is not even finished yet. Ah, gee, this is terrible. But my income is still much higher. Well, I mean, now it is because he lifted his command center. So anyway, he's going to get a ton of damage up here with the siege tanks. And look, I've got like no defense. I've got nothing here. At this point, you should think, hey, maybe I should be bringing my army back to defend. But no, that didn't happen. So he's just going to tear apart my base with impunity. And at this point, I had a decision to make. Do I fall back and defend, or do I rush forward and attack and try and base trade? And I figured that we must be pretty much even. We're doing the same build. So I said, yeah, screw it. Let's move in. Of course, I forgot that he was already way ahead of destroying everything. But I had this expansion he hasn't scouted yet. So I'm just going to queue up a zillion SCVs that I can't make yet because I'm supply blocked. So there go the SCVs leading straight to the expansion. So he's going to see that and follow them. Meanwhile, taking out my command center and everything. And I'm going to lift that off and head over this way. But unfortunately, his command center had the same idea and is going to the same location. So finally, I'm pulling this back after taking out his command center and leaving this one Banshee to do as much damage as I can get. Now, you'd think I'd be kind of smart and just land it here, but no, I'm not that smart. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it over here. And here's a small little Marine squad after he sent all of his forces over here to mop up. So I'm stimmed and doing pretty well. Getting a lot of free kills because his Marines are just moving and not attack moving. And then his Banshees take care of everything. Ouch. And he has this point defense drone, which is a great play by him. I totally forget to use that all the time. So finally I see that his command center has beat me to it, and I'm going to fly down here to the gold, but Yep. We share some nice time in the chat, saying that we both went the same build. Yes, we did. But, I mean, I have Zilch, and he has an army. So, yeah, that command center is dead. So that was a fun game. You know, I slipped up a lot in my macro, but other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with how that game went. It was funny. So I hope you enjoyed.